What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Random to Rank 1, and as you can see, we are in a new studio. I am back in Mexico. We're going to be playing this on the North American server, and that means that this challenge is truly beginning, because this was the point of the challenge, right? Getting Rank 1 Grandmaster. I was waiting to go here, and our MMR is already 5576. I believe that is about rank 18 Grandmaster. If I say it like that, you're probably thinking, wait, you're basically there already. You're super close. Well, not quite, because rank 1 GM is 6.3k MMR right now. We still have a long way to go. Now, before I get started, I want to show you guys something crazy, all right? So, the last time I read a comment saying that playing random is bugged because it doesn't show your MMR and you only get Zerg. Now, it's not necessarily that I only get Zerg, but look at this, right? I played 21 games already. I was feeling really passionate yesterday. I played like 21 games out of nowhere, and I got Terran once. And I also lost that game, by the way, which is kind of funny, because that's supposed to be my best race. Look at this beautiful 100% winner to Protoss. But I'm pretty sure the Terran game was like the first or second game. So I went 19 or 20 games without getting Terran. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but that sounds like it's virtually impossible. I could be wrong, but that sounds, yeah, pretty much impossible. I hope it's not going to be bugged forever. But that's enough chit-chat. Let's begin. All right, the first game of the day is going to be against Jambi, a Terran player. Now, let's see. Would be perfect if we just start this off by getting Terran for once, right? Now, notice how it doesn't show my MMR, by the way. There we go. Still no Terran. All right, now we are getting PvT, which I'm pretty excited for. I have to admit, guys, I have been using Proxy Nexus more and more. Like, I really am enjoying Proxy Nexusing poor Terran players, so I'm going to go for it again. Now, there were a couple things I wanted to talk about. Yeah, so first of all, I know a lot of people are going to ask question why the hell I'm in Mexico, because I feel like people always ask that question, even though I answered it before. Some people, of course, are new and didn't watch the videos where I talked about it. So it's actually pretty simple. Yeah, my girlfriend is Mexican, so we either live in the Netherlands or in Mexico right at time. So I'm going to be staying here for 3 months now, and then we'll probably move back. This is a very early scout. Makes sense because I'm playing random, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, at some point in the future, I'm going to live somewhere permanently, obviously, but I don't know where or how or when or why. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But that's why I'm here. Then some other questions people like to ask are, did I bring my computer? The answer is no. I have a computer here, which is actually better than my computer in the Netherlands, so that's nice. Did I bring my cat? In case you guys are going to see my cat on the screen, no, I have a cat here and in the Netherlands. The cat I have here is called Nova, and my Dutch cat is called Mizzy, so there you go. There's the difference. Is there anything else I need to answer? Well, you guys will leave it in the comments anyway if there's something I need to answer, so we'll see. Now, I think the reason why I grinded so much yesterday is because I'm just really excited to, first of all, try to get rank 1 with random. Like, it's just, I've been looking forward to it for a while. And since I'm now on the NA server, it feels like the project has officially begun, which is really awesome, right? And besides that, I just wanted to get used to, like, the new setup and stuff. I'm still not 100% sure how I'm supposed to sit, like, really comfortably in this chair, but I guess I'll figure it out at some point. Oh, I do, by the way, I'm just thinking about this now, but I should be really careful playing this build against a double gas because of the new Cyclone, right? The new Cyclone is going to build a lot faster. Yeah, I guess we'll see if this one is going to work. I guess we'll see. But yeah, anyway, just to finish that topic, if you guys have any questions about it, just leave them in the comments. If I feel like it, or if it's an interesting question, I'll probably answer it in a video, or maybe I'll just respond in the comments or whatever. And besides that, yeah, I do not 100% like my audio setup here. I spent a decent amount of time trying to get it to work, but I haven't really gotten into satisfaction. So if I sound a bit worse, yeah, I mean, I guess that's why. I don't really like the microphone arm I have here in particular, so I ordered a new one. I guess we'll just see if I can fix it when I arrive. For now, you guys will have to do with this. I hope it's good enough for your ears. Obviously, your ears do deserve the best. Now, normally I have my camera over here on the main screen when I'm here in this setup, but this time I did put it to the side as well, so that's going to make it feel a little more natural to me. Now, it looks like I'll have to cancel this Nexus. He is committing a lot to this, Like, this is, I feel like, more than you would normally commit. Like, he wasn't mining with, like, 7 SCVs for all that time. I kind of want to build another one. Let's see if he does the same thing. Wait, he made a second barracks? Guys, he made a second barracks instead of a freaking what's it called? Instead of a factory. Should I just keep making adepts? Wait, this is a really weird version here, guys. I haven't had this happen before where they spent that much money trying to kill mine. Oh, wait, he has a factory too. Oh, okay, okay. I just didn't see it. Yeah, okay, then I'm going to cancel that. Going for the Twilight Council is going to be a good option here. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I've done a crazy amount of damage just by building freaking Nexi in his base. Like, I'm building a Nexus on my natural, and in fact, it's already like 70% done, so it's pretty crazy that my opponent, you know, has committed that much. I do need a battery. Oh, make sure to not be too greedy here. I'm also going for 5 adepts. And for some reason, I'm playing this way differently than I normally would, but I'm kind of here for it. Like, this is pretty cool. I think maybe I should keep the adepts over here on this ramp. So if he does try to attack me with the Cyclones, then I will be able, or else, you know, probably just one Cyclone. Or not. Actually, no, I think it's going to be more, but we've only seen one, right? That's what I'm trying to say. I think it's probably going to be more. Now, this is really weird. Opening, I'm going to make another adept, you know. I think this could be a decent idea if he doesn't put the factory on the reactor. Because if he puts the factory on the reactor, he's going to have too many cycles for the amount of adepts. But if it's just like 2 cycles, I think I might even be able to just shade on top of that. Now, I'm going to turn this into a 4-gate blink. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really call it an all-in, but it is, you know, very committed, so I guess we'll see. Now, what is this little squad of units going to be able to do? How did I even... Oh, wait, I just remembered. Guys, yesterday I looked at a replay. Sorry, I just have to say this before I forget. And there's a build I've been wanting to try for a really long time, but I just never really learned it. And yesterday I finally looked at how to execute that, so I'm really excited to be able to make that work. It's like a really weird, even faster expansion than normal that kind of turns into a proxy gate. If there are people here that followed esports like maybe like 2019 or 2020. Not quite sure when this build was popular. It was the build that Parting really liked to do, where he went for a gases expand, not even a gas, right? Just straight up like 17 nexus after a gateway. I think he was cutting probes for that as well. And then he would still proxy a gateway after, and it was really cool. But this is... Oh, it's going to be Widowmines. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. I think I'm going to have... Oh, never mind. I am already making a robo. I forgot about that for a second. Yeah, I'm not going to lose too much. Yeah, this is actually going to be a really good opening for me. It's really funny because I'm not used to making detection, because usually I play a bit like an idiot, you know? So I don't usually make detection, but now I have detection, so I think I just lost 3 probes. Oh, he's going to lose the medevac too. Oh, no, why did you pick them up? That's just going to make it easier for me. But all right, this is literally the best start I ever could have asked for, I think. Like, he hasn't even been mining all this time. I lost, I think, 3 probes to 4 Widowmines, and I killed the medevac. Yeah, this actually couldn't have been any better. Now, what the weird part here is that I have 6 adepts with this. Normally with this build, I think you probably make 1 adept or something. Now, I have 6. What is that going to change? I don't know. I think instead of waiting for the Warp Prism, I could maybe even shade up the adepts here. And then let's see if that works. That would be a really cool strategy. I'm just going to shade in the adepts. Let's see what I can find. Yo, homie, we got to be expanding by now. Like, this is not... This is not going to go well for him if he doesn't expand. Oh, he's going to lose the medevac again. I can even bait these Widowmine shots, actually. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe he thought my proxy nexus was more committed than it was. Oh, that is going to hurt a little bit, right? Oh, pretty, you know, surprisingly good splits, I have to say. Did he go for, like, 2 factories or something? Or is it really just... I can also just bait on with the Stalker, actually. That's probably more efficient. There we go. Did I kill the other Widowmines yet? I don't think I have. I mean, I'm just running back and forth because my friend over here doesn't have an expansion for me to kill. So... You know, should I stay around? Should I attack him? Like, I'm the one that's supposed to be all-inning here. These Widowmines could shoot again. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, that's a little risky by me what I'm doing. But that's all right. I think now I'm just going to go across, probably go for the finishing move here. I mean, if I'm not going to be able to kill this guy, I will be very, very, very surprised. And impressed at the same time. Because after this opening where he lost all these units for killing a couple probes despite not even having an expansion, he really should die. Like, I would be a little embarrassed if I don't kill him, I'll put it that way. Now, maybe I could... yeah, you know what? I'll just shade an adept to the corners just to check. Normally, I would have checked earlier, but it's just so uncommon to take that off of 1 base. Oh, yeah, I thought that was going to shoot at my prison. But let's see, what does he have? Does he have... Oh, no, he has Cyclones. Yeah, I mean, those are just going to die instantly, to be fair. Like, those are just going to disappear. And they're gone. He's dropping Widowmines in my base again, but honestly, guys, I don't even want to look at it anymore. I've had enough, okay? I've had enough of these freaking Widowmites in my face. I'm just gonna go for it and kill him. I can even see them just chilling there on the mini-map, but it doesn't matter anymore. Jumpy, I think his name was, you have done a decent amount of damage, but not enough. GG is called. And I do always think that this is one of the most like brutal ways to lose, because look at this from his POV. I think a lot of you Terrans are probably wondering like, well, how the hell do you beat this then? I built a freaking Nexus in his base. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, it wasn't 2 barracks. I just never got the rescout on the factory. Okay, that's quite interesting, actually. But I built a Nexus in his base just to cancel it. Then I built another one just to cancel it. And then for some reason, he's behind. Like, this looks really weird from his POV. But the truth is, guys, what he's doing here, you just have to do a lot of damage with this, and he didn't, because I already had Blink and a Robo. If I can give a tip to the Terran players that like to play this kind of style with the mass Widowmine drops, is that you should probably be planning for it beforehand, and you don't want to have your build interrupted. Like, if you look at this now, this starport is only halfway. There's no command center. My Nexus is almost finished. I already have a Twilight Council. And even now, if I wanted to, I could have already afforded a Robo. Like, there's just no way I'm not going to have anything for this. Even if I went for a Stargate. Well, against Stargate, it probably would be a little bit better. But still, I guess, look at this, buddy. This is what I meant. I thought I got the rescout on this barracks, right? So to me, it looked like he had 2 barracks. But he just had already switched it over. And somehow I didn't see that this was a factory now. Anyway, fantastic warm-up game. The first game in the new studio. Let's keep it going. All right, game number 2 is against another Terran player. Now, I turned the game sound down a little bit from the first game because I think it was a little too loud. I might also have to turn the microphone down, but I'm not 100% sure. So I guess maybe that'll be the adaptation we make for game number 3. We're playing against a Terran player. I think I'm going to go for the Proxy Nexus strat again. Now, what I like so much about doing the Proxy Nexus is that I can do whatever I want after it. Like, I can go for like a semi-blink all-in like I did last game. I can go for DTs behind it. I could go for a hidden Nexus. I feel like there's so many options, and it really messes up my opponent's brain, which is another really big benefit. Now, this map, guys, has 2 gold bases. So, as you can see, I'm going to start this game by putting both of my camera hotkeys on those gold bases, because I do want to take those after the Proxy Nexus. Now, I played this guy yesterday, and he did something like pretty insane, actually. He played 3 racks Reaper against my random. Well, I was doing Proxy 2 racks Reaper with my Terran. That was the one Terran game that I've played that I lost, by the way, if you guys were curious. So, I don't know. I just kind of have to assume that this guy plays a little bit like a psycho. Kind of like me, right? So, wait, how did that not take damage, huh? I thought he was going to block me from regenning shields, but instead it didn't take damage. I'm also not quite sure why he's using 2 SCVs for this. It's literally just a probe chilling in his base. But, I mean, I do like it, though, because that's going to be a little benefit for me. Now, it doesn't look like he's going to go for 3 racks Reaper this time, so maybe he's going to be a little less psycho. Oh, no, that was a misclick. A painful one, perhaps. There we go. Going to get 1 hit. And then I'm going to have to make this cybernetic score. If I didn't get that misclick, it would have been really annoying for him to deal with. But it is what it is, unfortunately. Okay, he's going to... I really like this move, by the way, what he's doing. I know it looks weird, but just pulling the 2 SCVs for a second so he can stop me from regenning shields, I do really like that. I don't really like that he, follows me sometimes, but I do really like the... just pulling 1 for a second to not allow me to regen. I'm just going to position this one on the gold already. Let's see. He's going to go for the command center. He's still following me, so he is going to see the Nexus, but that's all right. I'm just going to pop it down just like that. And I'm going to start Chrono boosting my Adepts like crazy, of course. Let's see. Wait. Oh, a Tech Lab. Okay, I was thinking, like, wait, instant reactor? Yo, the Tech Lab, guys, is actually a pretty cool idea, I have to say as well. Okay, you know what? I think... Oh, no, that's okay. Well, I guess, usually I'm the one doing mental damage, but this time it was me receiving it. I guess it happens to the best guys. Now, I did forget what I was going to say there. Oh, yeah. I think my assessment of him playing like a psycho is correct, because he does have the characteristic of a psycho StarCraft player, where he's just a little more creative than the typical StarCraft players. Might be complimenting myself here a little bit. Probably it sounds a little weird, but that's okay. But going for the Tech Lab here, I haven't really had anyone do that, I think. I mean, I have to imagine at least one person did it during my entire Proxy Nexus to Grandmaster series. But I haven't had anyone do it in a while. And it's very, very interesting. If he's going to get a Marauder and a Cyclone up, I don't know. I think the Adepts might not be able to do that much damage. But alright, I guess we'll see. Now, the one thing about Marauders is that even though they're good against Adepts, they also have very little DPS. right? So that means they are going to kill the adepts quite slow. Now, I tried to recall them all on the right side. Let's see. There we go. And then we're just going to be able to shade through. Yeah, the damage is going to be pretty significant here. So now we're going to see, okay, well, he didn't start that off by microing properly, so that's already going to go into my favor a little bit. Okay, there's the Cyclone. That's what I was waiting for. Let's see. Oh, he missed the lock-on for a second. Let's see. If I can keep microing these, I think I'll be able to get away and kill a couple more SCVs here. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to get a significant amount of SCVs. Probably at least 7 in total, I think. There we go. I think right now we're on 7. Can I get one more? Probably. There we go. All right. Now, I do really have to make units because I have absolutely nothing. I guess we'll just go for 3-gate blink. I mean, he's going to kill the Nexus first, which is really nice for me, I think. Let me make a gateway over here already. The thing is, guys, I'm going to have to recall. I'm going to make 1 sentry, actually. I'm going to be able to scout with it, and I'm also going to be able to force field the ramp with it, of course. So I have 3-gate. If he doesn't kill me, we're going to be in a really good position. Let's see. I'm going to transfer a couple probes over. I don't want to make the mistake that I made last time I did this by just clicking on this patch, because then the probes are dumb enough to mine it from the back, which is... It was incredibly frustrating, to say the least. So I was going to do it like this now. Now, I would love to scout, but I think I need the force field. I'm a little scared here because I have 0 units. My opponent probably has 3 Marauders and 3 Cyclones right now, or something like that. And I have a sentry. Okay, this is my entire army, what you're seeing right now. This 8th sentry. Now, I do have a gold base, which is really cool. I'm going to get this battery up, which is going to be super nice. Cyclones behind. Yeah, I think I should kill the rocks, right? I didn't really want to kill them earlier on, but I do think I should kill the rocks. I'm going to do a force field over there. Don't want to let that in. He sees that I have no Nexus now, which is probably going to surprise him a decent amount. Oh, no, I'm going to get supply block with that. I think I'm going to warp another sentry here. That'll probably be the smartest. Warp another sentry, and then maybe another pylon over here. Now, if I was him, I would really check the gold now. If he doesn't check the gold now, I'd be surprised. I mean, the sentry was probably necessary. Oh, he's still here. Okay. I do have Rico available already, just in case I do want to transfer more over here. I'm going to go and take his gold base already. I do think right now, since he hasn't killed us, that's going to put us in a really good spot. Oh, letting that one Marauder in is quite annoying. Yeah, I think this is fantastic for us because I'm going to be able to take the gold base. I'm going to be able to put pressure. And yeah, I think it's looking good. It's always going to be a little scary against that counterattack over here. He's probably going to go for... Yeah, okay, this is going to be nice. He's going to lose all of these now, I think. And that is going to make sure that this hold is going to be pretty good. But I lost something. Oh, it was a Widow Mine, I suppose. Yeah, okay. He clicked everything on that pylon and didn't kill anything else just because of that. And in the meantime, he's going to be losing all of these workers. Now, I wonder if he thinks that I'm still on a 1 base. I feel like on this map, you really want to be checking the goals. Like, look how much damage this is doing. This is freaking crazy. My probe count is still through the roof here as well. But he doesn't have a single unit. Did he just stop building units, like, completely? Now, check this out. This is what I'm going to be able to do with double gold base, okay? I'm going to start mining from this one as well. And then normally I would go for, I want to say like 8 gateways, but since I have double gold, I think I can go for 10 or even 12. Like, I could go for freaking 10-gate charge blink over here. And he hasn't mined in freaking ages. I think he doesn't realize that my economy is freaking insane right now. It seems that he thinks that my economy really is... Oh, it's still the same with mine. But I didn't even think about the fact that he has an armory, by the way. I really should have thought about that before, because it is what it is. Oh, he's going to go towards the gold base now. Yeah, I really have to make a freaking robo, because otherwise we are going to be in trouble. Now, we are kind of in a similar situation as the last game where... no, I don't think I'm going to... Oh, he has drilling claws too? It's not just an armory. He has drilling claws. Okay, no wonder he didn't have units. Yeah, this is why builds like this are not that popular, guys. He lost his entire base just because he went for freaking drilling claws, and now he doesn't have anything else. I mean, he is going to be able to do even more damage, but once again, guys, I have 2 gold bases. I really don't mind losing a couple probes here. I don't even think I'm going to defend that one for now. Yeah, I have 10 gateways. Probably should go a little easy on that. Now he's going to see the other gold. It's really good by him that he checked there, to be honest. Like, that's actually pretty good state of mind, or like mental clarity, I guess, that he checked for that. He probably saw the probe rally, to be fair. But still, I feel like it's so easy to get lost in the chaos. Okay, and now I'm going to use my hallucination to blink it to the main base. This is going to be fantastic. Oh, this looks like mass battlecruiser to me, guys. Yeah, he was going to go for the cloaked Widowmine jumps into the battlecruiser. Yeah, this guy really does play like a proper psycho, and I love it, though. That is really cool to see. You know, a fellow psycho on the ladder, guys. Don't you love to see it? Oh, my probes are doing the thing again. God. I can't believe it still happened. That is so freaking annoying. I need to kill these rocks, man. I can't deal with this, guys. I can't deal with these workers mining the outside. Oh, man, it's just... Doesn't it just look freaking horrible to you guys? It just looks horrible to me. Okay, so he knows I have 2 gold bases. He hasn't been able to produce anything. I should probably just go ahead and kill the tank, I think. I feel like that's a really good move here. He doesn't really have anything else. Let me try to blink that one out. Didn't quite blink it far enough. I mean, wait, you know what? I don't have that much gas. I was going to say I should be able to kill this battlecruiser pretty easily with warpins. But the truth is, I don't have any freaking gas, so I can't kill that. I mean, it's still going to be completely fine, right? Because my opponent doesn't have any mining at this point. But, or well, he does have a little bit of mining, but not that much. He also teleported this, so now he is going to lose that battlecruiser. He's dropping a couple of mules. For just 1 second, I was like, wait, am I getting mana-mealed here? This guy's clearly dead, but no, that's going to be it for the game. And all right, I mean, how did this game start? Freaking proxy nexus into gold base. I do have to say, this guy's hold looked really good. Not necessarily because of how he killed the proxy nexus, because I felt like the adepts, they still did more than enough damage. You can definitely take less damage from this by just making a bunch of marines. But I can't really defend the counterattack properly, right? Like the Marauder Cyclone. Like if he would have committed... Look at what I have. These are all the units I have. I have 1 gateway. I guess technically I could have gone for a faster expansion or something like that, right? But then he already has an expansion too. Or no, I meant it the other way around. Sorry, that must have been very confusing. Instead of the fast expansion, go for extra gates. But then my opponent already has his expansion done, and then I'm just dead. So this counter looked very, very strong. Maybe if I see this again, I could just completely fake the Nexus and do like a double expand instantly or something. It's a very interesting scenario. I really haven't seen this one before. If my opponent did a better follow-up instead of going for Widowmine drops and battlecruisers, which, I mean, is very fun. I mean, I did have a full series of battlecruiser Widowmine myself. It's very fun. Not the best out of a weird early game to transition from, but that's going to be it for game number 2. Let's keep it going. All right, game number 3 is going to be against a Zerg player. Now, if I get Protoss again, there's seriously something wrong with playing random. Let's see. Just give me the Protoss already. I know. Oh, we got Terran. Let's go. Saved. Our second Terran game out of, what was it, 24 games now? Let's freaking go, guys. Now, as of it stands, guys, we have a 0% win rate with Terran, 0 and 1, and a 100% win rate with Protoss, which is now 10 and 0, I believe. Now, for this game, I turned the microphone 1 level down, so I guess it's going to be a nice test between 3 different settings, see which one is the most and, you know, the least pleasant to the ears, I suppose. I think this is probably going to be quite all right. It might be a little quiet. So it's a bit harder for me to listen to my own recordings on this computer, because for some reason this computer is just quieter. But it doesn't make it quieter for you guys. So to me, everything sounds kind of quiet, but it's kind of hard to know if it's actually quiet or not. So I really need your guys' feedback on this. Now, what am I going to do in this one Terran game? Obviously, I want to do something really weird. I mean, you guys know me, right? Especially when I get my main race. I mean, I've talked about it a little bit, but my Zerg and Protoss are definitely catching up. But still, my Terran is going to be a little bit better, which just makes me want to play even crazier. Now, it's hard to say that I can play crazier than doing Proxy Nexus against Terran, but for some reason, like, I swear that build is just freaking broken, okay? Like, most of the games I've done it, I just win instantly with the 3 Adepts, and even if I don't, there's just enough chaos for me to win easily. Like, the last 2 games, they were a little chaotic because of the Widowmine drops and stuff, but in the end, I still won very comfortably, right? Like, it was not, you know, a particularly difficult game there. Now, what I'm going to do... Wait, he was Zerg, right? Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go for something really rare. Wait, his name is rare. Yeah, I'm going to go something for really rare against rare here, which is to go for a 1-base attack against Zerg. Like, this is incredibly uncommon, but every time I did do this strategy, it worked out very, very well. So I'm just going to try it again. The 1-base Hellbat all-in is going to be on the menu here. Let's see if I can damage this Overlord. Oh, wait, there's no... Oh, that's so nice. God, I love maps that don't have Overlord pillars. Like, I know I'm a half a Zerg player myself these days, but the Overlord pillars always kind of annoyed me, so it makes me so happy to not see Overlord pillars. He is mining a lot of gas, so I think it's quite likely we are going to see Zerging speed be made extra fast here. Now, how did this build go exactly? I think I just make 1 round of Marines before switching over. It's something like that. I'm going to need another depot here as well. Like, he does have another Overlord, which is very unusual, but I do have to keep it in mind, of course. Now, do I switch them? No, I think I make one more Hellion like this. I think that's the way it's supposed to go. So he's going to see this one Hellion. I don't really mind that. I'm going to be able to kill that Overlord, I think, actually. 2 Marines are going to do a lot of damage to it. Yeah, he's going to lose that. Oh, that is big, guys. Losing an Overlord that fast, that is not good for Mr. Zerg. I believe my Hellion to accompany that Marine, else it's going to die to like 2 Zerglings coming across the map. I'm going to start that. Instant armory. Killing an Overlord, obviously, is going to make this all even better. Now I'm going to be able to switch these over. And then... Wait, did I do this yeah, I did do it a little bit wrong. Okay, I mean, it's okay. It's basically just a different version, right? But I should have had 1 less Marine. Because I'm pretty sure it's 4 Marines and 4 SCVs in the medevac. So now it's going to be... yeah, I guess the other Marine is going to be too late. So it's going to be 5 and 3, which is really... You know, it's not that big of a difference. Here we go. Going to zoom those across the map. Like, this build hits so fast that a standard Roach Warren or Bailing Nest timing can't really stop this. That's why it's so strong, right? I mean, here, my opponent must have an idea that something really weird is going on because, I mean, he's seen most of it really already, right? So, you see, the creep is... Oh, wait, our opponent might be playing super cheesy as well, guys. There's no creep to be seen here. So I'm going to have a little bit of repair. There's... Oh, that is a really bad timing on moving the Spine Crawlers, my friend. Why did the Spines move now? Look, all those Zerglings are going to die. The Hellbats are also going to be repairing, by the way. Or the SCVs are going to be repairing the Hellbats, too. It's not even just the medevac. It is the Hellbat as well now. I'm trying to do a little bit of juggling. Mike, Kirk, and I pick this one up. Wait, I dodged that shot, actually. That's not bad at all. These are all still alive. He did kill the SCVs. Oh, I barely don't have enough stuff here, I think, guys. I'm going to have to fall back from this momentarily. If I can save these Marines, that would be massive. I do think I'm going to be able to save them. Wait, there's one SCV just walking across. Oh, yeah. Wait, did I only bring... No, I brought 3, but I only brought 2 to the attack. Yeah, that is a pretty big mistake by me. So my opponent went really hard on the defense. Oh my goodness, is actually going to happen? And I'm going to go 0-2 with my Terran, guys. Is Terran my worst race? Oh, no. Wait, I have 2 Liberators. I did have a Liberator. I thought for some reason I didn't. Oh, can I get that? Oh, barely not. I thought maybe I would be able to cut them off. Not going to happen, sadly. I guess we're going to go for the double Liberator attack. I do have to say, this build is surprisingly... even stronger than I thought it was because we just busted through 2 freaking Spine Crawlers. Normally, if you see that, you just go freaking back, right? But I actually just busted through 2 freaking Spines. Let's see if I can get a couple links for free. There we go. I'm going to kill a lot of them, actually, already. Oh, he's chasing me. I don't think he wants to be doing that, guys. He's going to lose so many there. Now he's going to fly into... Wait, no, he's not flying into the main base. He's just keeping the Overlord there. He's not seeing anything that he didn't know existed, though. So here come the freaking Liberator squad, guys. Look at this. This is so freaking weird. 2 Liberators. He's going to try to fight them right away, which means he is going to lose a bunch of the health on the Queens instantly, which is super nice. Wait, that Liberator killed the Bailing. Yo, I didn't even... If he goes back with the Bailing, the Liberator... No, the Liberator barely doesn't shoot it. Oh, that is unfortunate, but this Liberator is now going to be pretty much uncontested. The Queens are going to fall here as well. Look at the amount of units I have. He's putting the Queen under the Liberator, but the Queen is still going to fall. And wait, are we still going to win? Dude, this attack, how freaking strong is this exactly? That this is still going to work. Now, look at this freaking Liberator, guys. It's going to kill all the larvae for the rest of this game, pretty much. I can even move it over here now because there's nothing left. He is going to lose these units. And I can guarantee you guys, there is going to be a little bit of disbelief in this guy here because this attack, I can guarantee you, was 5 times as strong as he expected it to be. He had 2 spines. I still broke through. And then even after he defended my army with 3 I think 3 queens, right? I was going to say 3 or 4 queens left. He still died to it afterwards. Like, this build is actually crazy. Have I ever lost with this? Like, I must have at some point. I feel like I did this against Showtime Zerg and he held it. Or maybe... No, I won with it the first time and then I lost the second time, I think. Besides that, I can't remember a single time that I lost with this. He didn't even overdrone like crazy. If you guys play against Zergs a lot, if you're going to start cheesing Zergs, you'll notice that sometimes you're going to do a 2-base all-in and they'll just have 60 drones. Like, they don't care. He was very reasonable here. He had 5 queens. He had a Bailing Nest, making 4 Bailings, and he still died after holding the attack. I think I've talked about how much stronger this is than I thought for a long time, but I just really wanted to emphasize that. This game was short enough. Let's go for game number 4. The 4th and final game is going to be against a 6,000 MMR Protoss. Now, as you can see, we're playing on a different account because the NA server had maintenance. Now, I don't remember my videos ever getting broken up by freaking maintenance, but it is what it is, I suppose. So now we're going to be playing one game on the EU. I still wanted to do a final game. It's not going to help our MMR on the NA server, of course, but still. Now, let's see. We're playing as the Protoss here. I had an idea about how you could play PvP very smartly. So I think I could focus on doing the perfect 4-gate. And it should be really difficult to hold because as a Protoss player playing against random, this is going to be a really big part of the show, by the way. I would like to become the best random player, but not just in the way that I'm like the best with each race. Like there's probably going to be people playing random that have higher MMR than me. But what I want is that I'm the best at actually using the random effect, like abusing the builds that people have to do against random. That's what I want to get the best at. And I think as a Protoss, when playing against a random, you have to wall on the low ground and go for a 1-gate expand. I guess you could go for a delayed 2-gate expand, or make 2 gates on the low ground slightly delayed, something like that. But I just don't think it's really going to be looking as good. So I think if I perform the perfect 4-gate, it should always be incredibly difficult to hold for the opponent Protoss player. Now he's going to see that I'm Protoss now. So you could probably still add another gateway. Now, this is one thing I'm experimenting with. I've tried to do the 4-gate before against Protoss. I've never done it while saving every single chrono boost. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to save every single chrono boost here. And really, you know, chrono boost warp gate as much as possible. Like, I want this 4-gate to arrive super fast. Like, even faster than, you know, you could imagine normally. Now, I think what I want to do is I want to... Oh, that's a sick trap. I mean, I didn't try it. Yo, he's struggling with that one. Okay, there we go. He did escape. I want to get a gateway here and a gateway in another location. So if he finds one of them and unpowers it, I can still warp him. That is the idea, pretty much. I think I'm going to start with 2 adepts first. Let's see. I'm going to chrono boost that instantly. Probably should have waited with this gateway, by the way, because warp gate's not going to finish that fast, right? It's 100 seconds. Gateway takes 46. Yeah, I definitely could have made the units before. Then I'm going to make another one over here. So I'm going to have like 2 spots to warp in from. I do think this is a very cool strategy. I would guess I'm probably not executing it as well as you could. but that's all right. Can't win them all, guys. Here we go. Another chrono boost. Going to have 2 more of those. And then after this one, actually, I'll make the gateway first. And then I think I'm going to go for Stalkers. I kind of want to send this probe back because I want to have a probe in the wall. Right? I want to have a probe ready in the wall. Okay, so he finds this gateway. That's a big... Actually, then I'm going to keep it around. If I was him, I would definitely try and... Yeah, exactly. He's going to try and kill that, right? So I'm just going to make another pylon already. Wait, maybe I can shade these past into his base. That'd be awesome. Just going to start 2 pylons here just to make sure. He's not going to be able to kill that probe, I think. Now, let's see. If he can get in here, that would be insane. So he... Wow, this guy took the risk and didn't. Yeah, okay. He went for the 1-gate, but in the high ground. That's... Seems extremely risky to me, but I guess that's how he's choosing to play against random. Whatever works for him, I suppose. Now, let's see. He's not going to be able to kill all those pylons. I think I can trap this Stalker, actually. I think any Stalker I can get... Oh, wait! Oh no, I started those on the... Oh, that really painful. I started those on that gateway for a second. Okay, here we go. He's going to lose all of these Stalkers, I think, guys. This is going to be massive. Let's see. Can I get these ones as well? He is mis-microing that a little bit. Like, he has a battery. If he can't get to the battery, that's going to be fantastic for me. Actually, that battery is not going to have overcharge anyway, so it's not going to be that scary. I'm going to just make a pylon where I am. I don't want him to kill it. Wait, he canceled it as well. Guys, he canceled it. I'm going to be able to take down these pylons. Okay, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to warp in these so he can't kill that. Here we go. Oh, that Warp Prism is too close. He's going to lose that Warp Prism now. That's massive. There we go. The Warp Prism dies. And now I'm going to be able to target the Stalkers one by one. Keep in mind, guys, this is a 6K Protoss player I'm playing against. That Stalker is already going to die, followed by the next one, followed by the Sentries. And then I'm going to be able to kill both of these pylons. I do think getting a Depth here would be smart because he is going to have an Immortal, right? Let me just make sure I target for the... Oh, I activated the barrier with a probe. That is really cool, actually. Activated the barrier with a freaking probe. He's trying to warp in a Sentry. Probably going to get a pretty decent force field there, but I'm going to try to push through anyway. Let's see. Oh, maybe I can target that Immortal. I think I probably have enough units to get that. Oh, wait. He's struggling with the micro there, guys. Wait, can I trap the Immortal? The Immortal's going to be trapped. I'm going to be able to kill him with the Adepts. He's not making a new one. And we are going to beat the 6K Protoss player with this strategy, even though he found the pylon. And this game, all right, guys, this worked out perfectly, right? Like, I had the 2 spots. I made a big mistake. I'm not quite sure if you could tell what happened, but I tried to warp in 3 Stalkers, but instead they started building from the gateway. So I was like, where's my money? Why is there no Stalkers? Why can't I warp in anything? I was getting so confused there. But because I had this extra pylon positioned, I could catch all of his Stalkers, and this worked beautifully, and he didn't even expand on the low ground. Now, I do have to say, guys, playing from this position our opponent should win this 10 out of 10 times. He has 3-gate Robo on 1 base against me going 4-gate out on the map without tech. He could have just made sentries here, made an Immortal, and this would have been pretty much an unwinnable game. I think in that case, I would have gone for a Stargate, made Phoenixes to lift the Immortals, which could be very interesting, but it would be a really big winning position for him anyway. But we made it happen against a 6K Protoss. 6K would be very, very close to rank 1 on an A already. Now, obviously, the MMR works a bit different on the UNA, but this is very, very promising. I think we got a couple dubs with Protoss once again. Still haven't lost a game with Protoss, I believe, which is pretty awesome. And that's going to be it for today. The first episode from my new studio. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure to give feedback. And I hope you guys believe in me because this journey to rank 1 is going to be epic. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.